Damn. Oh, shit. All my niggas chillin' in the village. Popping bottles, you can't have a sip. Smoking loud, you can't have a hit. Damn. Oh, shit. All my niggas chillin' in the village.
Alright, you know what the fuck you just clicked on. It's the Stay Tuned podcast. We back out here once again. I am your host with the most, Jony Sterling. Get at me, cause my name is my motherfucking name.
It's your boy Sterls, Young Sterls, Pascal, Mike Lowry, whatever you really want to call me. It's whatever your boy. Don't get at me on Instagram or Twitter. I ain't doing that no more.
Oh, okay.
We on social media 2018.
No.
The second we just put the mic on, you gonna change your ways.
Wait, I'm not changing nothing. I ain't switching up. But we got a special guest today.
What it do? It's Stan.
No last name.
See, I knew I should have prepared for this
You
shit.
didn't even say Stan.
Just one name.
It's Stan, man. I got the plan. You know what it is. What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready to go.
You ain't gonna get your social media popping?
Yeah, let's get my social media popping. It's already popping, but we can get it a little bit more popping. You can follow me on Instagram, Stangram. That's with 3 N's. And then my Twitter is StanleyHogan24.
You had to go with 3 N's?
Yeah, that's the only way I could do it, bro. I mean, I did that because it made it more pronounced.
Bro, I done had crazier stuff. I wonder what was the most problematic name I gave myself on a social media outlet when I was in high school.
You had multiple names?
Oh yeah, especially during like college applications, because I think like Sterling in my year, it was like the first year they started actually doing like low-key internet background checks during college apps. So like everybody at my high school would like change their Facebook names and shit into so I'm pretty sure I had something like really problematic.
Yeah, I remember those days. Deleting anything problematic. It's like, nah, I can't have this.
I'm old enough now where I can just say some horrible shit and then people will be like, you know what? He pays his bills, so I'm not gonna fuck with him.
Look, I've never even thought about somebody checking my social media. I never thought about that on a college application. I never thought about it on a job. I probably could have had so many more opportunities. I don't even think my shit's that bad. You know? Back in the day, I did post a naked picture one time.
On Facebook? Is that? Can you do that?
No. On Instagram, I wasn't naked. Like, so basically what I did, what I used to do back in the day, I used to hella edit pictures. Like, there was this app called Levitagram where you could make it look like you were floating and shit. And so what I did this cool thing, right? Like, what you do is you take 2 pictures and then you kind of like overlay them. And so like, I took a picture of myself in the mirror. I was naked, but like, I was naked, but like, you could see the mirror and I was fully clothed. Yeah, and then I had some fucking stupid ass deep captions like, sometimes you feel embarrassed, but the other people see you in a different light. Some stupid shit like that. And it was, I wish I could go back to it, but I deleted it because my coaches followed me on Twitter and I had it up on there. I wasn't trying to have them see my ass.
That might take the cake.
Yeah.
Stupid as hell.
That was clean. Take the cake.
I was trying to let that thing slap, and I was like, wait a minute. Nah, this is something different.
Coach White would have definitely took my cakes. He would have been so pissed off. He would have kicked me off offense real quick.
I can't imagine what he would have said if he would have saw that.
I don't know. I really don't know. They probably would have posted that shit somewhere around the locker room or something. People were cooking me for that video I went viral on. The one I got on Good Morning America for. People were cooking me for that. I was like, but y'all not famous, bitches. You know that damn. It was some kind of challenge where like you started off ugly, right? Like you had you put stuff on your face and shit, and then like you would put your hands to the camera and pull it back, and then you would be all of a sudden cute.
I know what you're talking about. I remember seeing it. Yeah. Mostly because I know your video that it blew up.
Yeah, it blew up for a little bit. And then I woke up the next morning and motherfuckers was texting me out the ass like, bro, you famous, you're on Good Morning America. And I was so hyped, and I got on there and they was talking shit, bro. It was like the
whole nation was just roasting you.
Yeah, bro. They was like, this challenge is is making teams feel bad around the country, blah blah blah. It's all these conceited ass kids, blah blah blah. And even fucking Michael Strahan was talking shit about me. I was like, damn. I was like, this is horrible. But I was like, shit, I'm still famous though, bitches. No, man.
That's what they do in the news, man. They take your words and they change it.
Yep, they flip it.
Hey, but sometimes people be doing that to themselves, though. Like, Nikki Minaj, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but this past month, some people can just really destroy themselves with fame. Like,
I mean, do you think she's destroying herself, or do you think she's just promoting that album?
That's a true story.
She could very well just be promoting that album because she wants to be number one, so damn bad, talking shit to Travis Scott.
And if you've been noticing, she been hanging out with Tekashi 6ix9ine often, like hanging out with him, making songs with him, like they got that Fifi song.
Yeah,
I think that song's hot.
That song is fire.
I think she's kind of learning the marketing techniques, though. Because that's all Tekashi 6ix9ine is. He's like one of the greatest marketers. That's the only reason. Because his music is basically all the same. Like, some of it is actually dope, but like, it's just him yelling on the beat.
Yeah, but see, I feel like that's more credit to Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like, I feel like the moves Nicki's been making have been all moves that show the public you're desperate for attention. Plus, like, looking in comparison to the year that Cardi B just had, I was like, damn, this chick is just getting hella jealous about stuff. And then all that Safari shit. Yo, you remember all that Safari shit that like broke out on Twitter last week?
She was talking reckless about him. But there's a lot of people that pay for their hairlines. Don't they? Like, isn't that like a regular thing when you rich? Like,
that's wild,
rich?
Bro.
That's true.
Somebody said LeBron paid for his hairline. I didn't know his hairline got fixed.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, go look at a 2012 picture of him and then look at him now.
I didn't even notice.
I'm just mad that Nikki was dry snitching on Tyler. She didn't have to bring him into this.
Oh yeah, so on Twitter, being the wild ass place that it is, Nikki Minaj, of course, being butthurt that nobody gives a fuck about her new album, Queen.
I like it. But go ahead.
It probably is a great album. I'm not knocking it. I'm not here to say it's a bad album. I'm just saying, the majority of people in America are not listening to it, especially in comparison to Astroworld. Like, this album performed so badly in terms of getting an audience that Astroworld's second week was still able to beat Nicki's numbers. That's crazy. But anyways, back to this Safari beef. Let me get the receipts up on Twitter. Safari was like dating her for 4 years and was pretty much the main ghostwriter to most of her hits. So like Monster, like Safari like wrote like that verse off her like first album. Pretty much everything before she started dating Meek, that was all Safari. And so that's why it's probably hella vicious, because from Nicki's side, she feels like she probably like built herself as an artist, but then everybody like low-key jabs her and it's like, yo, Safari wrote most of your shit anyway, so like you ain't shit. And that probably really bothers her, and like rightfully so, but it doesn't mean you take it out on Twitter in such a manner. She was talking shit about Safari and essentially accused Safari of using her money to pay for prostitutes while they were together. Pretty much the allegation was that Safari had this like black card that was like unlimited, and so Safari just went ham using that black card of her money to pay for hoes. But the funny thing about it is Nikki never deleted the card like after the breakup, so Safari still technically has this fucking card.
What?
And it works.
So he just spends her money now
on hoes. But anyways, let's get into these tweets. Because of that Nicki Minaj Hot 97 Funkmaster Flex interview where Nicki revealed all that information, Safari responded on Twitter with the first shot, saying that he pretty much elaborates on these shots to other DJs like DJ Self, but then it gets really crazy. At the end of this little Twitter rant that Safari does, he says, "Remember the night you cut me and I almost died? The police and the ambulance had to take me out the stretcher, and I had to lie and tell them I was trying to kill myself so they wouldn't take you to jail. When things start happening more than once, it's time to dip."
She stabbed him? That's out of control, bro.
It's that cut, and he dead, but everybody's saying stabbed, so he probably got stabbed. Especially if he had the fake suicide.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah,
some
that's
of them
what I'm assuming.
Scary.
It had to be deliberate as hell, actually. Like, it was no accidental cut.
I can only like imagine now, like them faces she was making in music videos.
Yeah.
Like watching her do that with a fucking knife.
Oh god.
Yeah,
it also depends on the multiple attempts too. That's the crazy thing about it. And also, here's the other thing I gotta ask Nikki. So you not gonna stab him for the credit card shit, but you just gonna stab him to stab him? Like, I want to know
I'm
what
sure
Safari had to do.
I'm sure she didn't just wake up and stab him. Like,
I do want to know what he had to do for that.
Yeah. What did Safari have to do to get Nikki to stab him?
One thing I will say is, for watching like any Safari interactions for videos of him, or like just hearing him talk, like when people call him in for like an interview on a podcast or anything,
or Love and Hip Hop.
Just from watching this man and hearing this man, I definitely can see him getting himself in some shit and like just pissing somebody off. Like, I can definitely see him being able to get under somebody's skin very easily. Oh, this man is like, he's like a goofy ass dude, bro.
He is a dark skinned man who thinks he's way too light skinned.
See, I don't know nothing about him other than I've heard through podcasts that he has a big dick and a fake hairline.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the nude that got leaked. That's funny.
See, that's some Jamaican ass activity.
And this man, and he tried to text Nikki and Meek.
He called Meek for the dick pic?
He called like Meek was there.
Damn.
Like, telling them like that they could like,
from the internet?
Yes. I don't know what he
That's not how that works.
Right.
That's not how that works at all.
Dude, don't fuck it up the internet.
Yeah, you can't click the remove button and expect it to go. Yeah, nah.
I don't think the famous people really matters. Yeah, I feel like any type of publicity that you get is very good.
That's true. Kanye does that all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, people still fuck with his music, but like that's the thing. Like, for me, I don't like to connect people's like artist actions with like their music. Like, I keep that shit separate. Like, if I like your music, like, I'm gonna fuck with you. Like, I don't personally know you, so I don't care what you personally do.
But how far do we take that? Like, at what degree are we comfortable enough to separate the artist from their actions? Because on one hand, you got something like relatively problematic, but like not like communally, morally bad, like the Nikki Minaj situation. But then on the other extreme, you got R. Kelly. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true. Because like technically, if you support them, you're supporting what they're doing, right? Because you're paying for them, right? Because you're shit. Yeah, I guess if they're doing shit, if you're doing shit like R. Kelly, yeah, I guess I should support it.
Did y'all listen to that I Admit It song? Okay, so like around like a month ago, out of nowhere, you know, everybody else was minding their own business. R. Kelly casually, very lightly, some would say sneakily, dropped a 20-minute ballad. And what's the title of said fucking ballad? I Admit It. The name of the track is called I Admit It. Lord knows what R. Kelly has to admit. But let's dive into some of these lyrics and find out. For y'all who have not listened to this song, I would definitely suggest going on to YouTube and taking yourself through the emotional journey that is R. Kelly's stupidity. But some topics under this song would include having a sex cult, pedophilia, not being able to read. In one verse, I think it's like verse 4 or 5, he admits that the reason why he's broke now is because he doesn't know how to read. So when people were giving him contracts, he was just signing them shits because he literally didn't know how to read and he didn't admit it. So he ended up signing his publishing away and only found out about it like this year.
Why didn't he get someone else to read the contract?
Exactly, my man. And also, he's been making music for 30 years. How do you just find out now? He kind of implies both, actually, now that I'm looking back at the lyrics. So I'm very confused. And this is the whole thing about R. Kelly. He admits that he has sex with underage women, but he's like, is it pedophilia if they liked it? And we're like, R. Kelly, I don't want that question in my head.
Oh, no, I'm not
Can he phrase that in a good way?
I know he just didn't say that, though. I want to see, like, he should be going to jail right away after hearing a song like that.
I admit I did it's a mistake.
I was trying to sing it.
How y'all gonna sing it if y'all haven't heard the song?
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
know.
Exactly.
He just knows the song, and you try to guess, like, how it goes.
I try to add my melody to it.
This man said, I admit I fuck with all the ladies. That's both older and younger ladies. But tell me how they call it pedophile because of that. Shit, that's crazy.
He acting like him fucking with the older ladies negates the fact that he fucks with
my man's just playing with the law of averages. He's like, if I fuck 2 40-year-olds, it'll make this 14-year-old go away.
Right? Fucking out of control.
He knows what he's doing too, though. That's the thing. He knows. he's hinting at the subject and then not actually denying it.
Yeah, that's pretty much admitting to it. These days.
Exactly. Like, he's putting on the song, so like if it's ever called out, I feel like in the future he's like, well, I said it in the song and nobody said anything to me. This niggas just let him get away with everything.
Chalking it up to him being a shitty person. Like, he's just like, he's shitty. Okay, moving on.
Stan, you make a great point in that celebrity actually doesn't mean shit until we assign it meaning. Like, if you really think about it, all these people we talked about, Nikki Minaj, Safari, R. Kelly, all the motherfuckers is just people at the end of the day. And I'm pretty sure stuff that's going on in your own neighborhood, in your own lives, like in your own families, way more interesting than this shit.
Me and Sturls were just talking about this the other day. That phone you carry around with you everywhere, there's motherfucking child slaves fucking slaving to make that phone for you. To fucking mine the whatever is like tantalum or shit, some fucking metal that's in your phone for you. So we all give to something that isn't great. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all, I don't know.
Do you think it's always going to be like that, or do you think we will improve over time such that we'll have higher standards for celebrities? Or do you think it'll always be like this?
I think eventually celebrities will cease to exist.
Ooh, interesting.
That was
hot take.
I mean, the way the world is going, and the way people try to make it, it's so much easier to get put on these days. Like, making a name for yourself that eventually
there won't be these mega stars.
Eventually, everybody just stop caring because everybody's trying to do it.
That's actually such a good point, and you want to know how we have evidence of that? Stan ended up on fucking Good Morning America.
Oh man, how he turned that into a slick shot. He fucked up for that.
Oh, it was too open. I had to do it.
Look, I have celebrity potential. Okay, I got celebrity potential. No, I have zero talents.
I mean, you got a nude leaked onto the internet. You never know.
I didn't leak it. I posted it. I didn't get leaked.
Self-leaked.
I literally posted it.
You self-leaked that.
Yeah. There was no leaking about it. It was a full-blown post. Yeah.
It was a rollout.
That's hilarious. That's like a Kim Kardashian rollout right there.
Nah, bro. There was people talking about my cheeks. Like, my cheeks used to be fucking round as shit, bro. The girls was like, God damn. My butt cheeks are round as shit back then. They still round.
You saying you got square butt cheeks now? Actually, I don't want to get into this. Don't answer that.
Yes,
they're round.
I was like, we don't need to talk about this subject at all.
I was just saying, dude, I got nice butt cheeks, so people appreciate the post. But,
hey, y'all think most women appreciate butt cheeks like just as much as men appreciate?
That's what they say.
That's what I think.
Yes.
Nowhere near as much.
Yeah, I agree. I think they do, but nowhere near as much.
They say it.
I doubt it.
They say it, but what? They don't do anything with it. They don't touch it. They don't. I feel like they're front. I feel like that's a Twitter thing.
Facts. I'm gonna stand on that.
Like, I really don't think they appreciate it like that, because they're not, like, what do they do to show their appreciation?
Sterling, when was the last time a girl squeezed your ass for like 5 seconds though? I'm saying like a 5-second squeeze. When was the last time a girl?
5 seconds? I would say
exactly. Men be doing that all the time.
I'm saying a girl grabbed my ass last weekend just because I walked by. I didn't know her and everything. It was cool. And literally she was like, you can't walk by with that and not expect me to do that. I was like, oh,
you can't walk around with that fat ass. Don't walk around with that fat ass and that.
Yo, that's hilarious. Yo, what?
She objectified the fuck out of you, bro. Me too.
I feel assaulted.
Me too. God,
they treated you like a piece of meat. Sterling gotta claim me too now.
Right?
No, I'm not even talking about that situation.
Oh, okay.
No, there's other times like you can just tell, like literally, like they make sure they get your eye line. Like that's one way that they flirt. They get in your eyesight, and they're like, "Oh, you gotta do the rest from here."
Yeah,
and I think that's stupid.
I hate that.
I think that's
like,
very
stupid. He can see me. Now
right.
I gotta make a move.
Yeah, they leave like, enough for you to be like, all right, I want you to piece it together and still do all the work, but I'm gonna leave signs here, which is the ultimate cop out. Because if it doesn't work out, you can blame it on the man. But if he doesn't also react to that, you can still blame it on the man. Where at the end of the day, you know what you want. just fucking walk up and have a conversation with them. Why do I gotta?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
ain't no detective, bitch.
Yes.
Like, I ain't gonna piece all of this together.
And most times it's too subtle.
It's way too subtle. That's what I'll be saying. Because
Too
sometimes the only thing that they'll do, like Sterling was saying, will like make eye contact with you for 2 seconds, and then they'll go talk to their girls
Right.
for a little bit, yell another dude's name to piss you off, and then come back and then start flirting with you. Like, they just be playing mind
Like,
games.
how did you not know I didn't want you? How'd you not know I didn't want you? Bitch, we made eye contact for 2 seconds. I made eye contact with fucking 20 other dudes at this. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I didn't think they wanted me.
Exactly.
Like, what?
Yeah, like, that doesn't mean shit.
And also, like, I don't want to keep looking because I just feel creepy as hell. I'm
Yes.
not trying to look again. Like, I'm like, oh shit, like, I don't want this girl to think I'm creepy. Especially if they're cute and stuff. Like, I don't want to think I'm creepy. So now I'm just not gonna look. Like,
What do y'all think about approaching girls in groups, like in their groups? Like, that shit is intimidating.
I think that's the ultimate, because the way that it works out is usually if you're approaching a group of females, there's probably only gonna be like 2 that you want to hit on. Like, I've never seen a situation where all the guys have successfully gotten with all the girls in a group. You know what I mean? It's like usually 2 or 3, and then you got 2 of the dudes. It's either you have one scenario where all 4 of the guys attempt to hit on the same 2 girls, and then everybody fails. This is the most common case.
that's always funny.
Or there's the more successful case. What you're gonna do is you'll have the wingman strategically gas up the ugly girls so they feel a little bit like more attentive, like they're equal, like it's a part of the group experience. And then while that's happening, the prettier girls are getting neglected. And pretty girls typically are the pettier ones. So they'll start getting mad quick, and then they'll be more competitive, which means they will be more likely to initiate. In which case, you, the guy who's trying to fuck the pretty girl, can capitalize.
Yeah, I think just initiating in general is gonna put you in a good spot because most niggas are in there fucking posted up on a wall, hands crossed. If I look mad enough, they'll walk up to me. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know.
I've never understood that.
I've never understood that.
But I've seen dudes get women like that. I was like, how?
I just feel like you gotta be in the NBA or you gotta be somebody. Cause I seen like Miles Turner fucking stand in the back and just hit girls lots. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I think initiating, you have a much better chance just because you are initiating and most people aren't.
That's true. Just to have the chance to take that shot.
Yeah, because like I feel like most times girls go out or whatever, and you know, dudes just standing there trying to look cool, and like most dudes don't come up to them. So when a dude does come up to them, and, like not in a weird way, like hey, girl, cool, but like actually having fun, like they are like dancing with them in a group, then you know what I mean? Then they're fucking with that because they came there to have fun. And after you just act like you're having fun.
That's what I noticed.
Act like you're there to have fun.
That's one thing I noticed. In college, my mentality changed. I'm not gonna lie, when I was a young freshman, I was just thinking about, I'm trying to get some women. Hey, we going to the party. I'm trying to get some women, trying to dance with some women, have fun. Like my junior year, my mentality switched, and I was just like, I'm just going to the party and have fun.
Yup.
After that started happening, women see you having fun and they want to join you. They just come over and start dancing with you.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang. It was just about having fun this whole time. It's the law of scarcity. Like if they're giving their time is a scarce resource, for some reason it makes the attraction more. So you like, oh, it's like a mystery type thing. Like you like, oh, why does this person not want to talk to me? Like what makes them like so much better or something like that? Like what do they have that they don't want to share with me? Some shit like that.
And I think it also validates the person when they do eventually get the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, like they're like, oh shit, I'm worth something because he's giving me the little bit of time, you know what I mean, that he has to me, you know what I'm saying?
Very true. Damn. Alright, and with that being said, man, we're fucking done here. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. We out this bitch.
Scooty.
Peace.
I'm on marijuana, hit my phone up if you wanna hit this cushion, be a goner. Certified player in my section, see them ballers. KK in the air, tell the waitress bring them bottles. And I don't mind sharing, yo bitch helping us drink all this. I pull up in the hot bus stunt and now don't even park it, they just dropping like damn. Oh shit. All my niggas chillin' in the Villa. Popping bottles, you can't have a sip.
Can't none of this shit, man.
Smoking loud, you can't have a hit. Damn.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
All my niggas chillin' in the Ville. Popping bottles, you can't have a sip. Smoking loud, you can't have a hit.